Welcome back. 20 goals on this incredible Premier League Saturday so far. We're going to look at some that Peter does not want to look back on, but he's going to have to, because another terrific day for Brighton at Old Trafford. They've now won each of the last 4 league meetings between the two. And in second half, things got even worse for your former club.
Make no mistake, Brighton's a top team. You know, it's a team that can claim a stake in the European places again this season. Man United, the way we have played so far in the 5 games, lost 3 of them. We have our issues, and that was evident today. There's a big difference between Brighton and Manchester United today. And I just have to, what De Zerbi has done to this team is incredible. The way they play football, the risks they take, and how comfortable they are on the ball everywhere was in stark contrast to the way that Manchester United played.
I think
today.
the biggest compliment for Brighton is that before the game, when you looked at the both starting 11s, you thought to yourself, you know, will this be a shock if Brighton win today? And the answer is a resounding no. It wasn't a shock at all. The way Brighton played, the way United played, the way Roberto De Zerbi sets his team up, the options he had coming off the bench. Yeah. It was a well-deserved victory, wasn't it? And they weren't hanging on, were they?
6 changes as well in the starting lineup at Old Trafford. Who does that?
Yeah.
You know? The guy must know something that we don't know.
Well, he knows that Pascal Gross loves playing against Manchester United. 7 goals in 11 games. In fact, only Mo Salah and Steven Gerrard have scored this amount of goals in the Premier League as a visiting player. Yeah,
but, you know, and it's brilliant the way they take advantage of all the mistakes that the Manchester United players are making. Because you can point to everywhere in this move. Dalot not tight enough.
I mean, look where Dalot goes now. Look where he goes. Mitoma's got the ball. Look where he runs. Backwards. He doesn't affect the ball. He is a defender, and he's not affecting the ball whatsoever. And then as for Martinez, what was he seeing in there? Launching himself in, past Lindelof, just committing.
And it's kind of what happens at the moment with Manchester United. It's very individual what happens. So players, for instance, Martinez trying to be a hero, trying to get in and block it. And people know this. Again, here, if we look at him on the replay, he puts himself in the position directly in line with the goalkeeper on the ball. But he should be closing down rather than just stood up trying to block the... And he's not... I mean, even if you want to block the shot, don't get out of the way then. Then stay tall.
Turn your body, yeah.
You know? So it's clearly... Things are not right at Manchester United.
How testing is this so early into the season then for Erik ten Hag here, with all the issues he's got off the pitch as well?
Massive pressure, of course. Manchester United is one of the biggest football clubs in the world. They have so many supporters everywhere. And everything that Manchester United is doing is being talked about everywhere in the world. And of course, and I don't want to talk about the outside of football issues because they're there. We can't hide away from them. But they're not relevant today after this game because the issues on the pitch, you know, they're strong and big enough for them to be the issues right now. And don't forget, we're only a couple of days away from the first Champions League game in a couple of years, and it's away to Bayern Munich. And if the team plays like that, you know...
And just to put it into context, Manchester United have lost 3 of their first 5 games for the first time in the Premier League era. Elsewhere, very busy around the Premier League. The other side